It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing offensive game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to.
Hope you've been practicing, man.
Always. You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it, but I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, not a bias or anything about it. Best start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talker, freak. See you out there, man.
It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Greg Monroe. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. Shots good by Middleton.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Parker against Beasley. Back to Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo. Out to Parker from 18 feet away. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Beverly kicks to Beasley. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker drives in. Inside. It's stolen by Ariza. In the corner. Harden buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's Freak. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Harden. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Freak. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Ariza with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Parker with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Parker's got his 2nd bucket. Houston in the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ariza has the open look. Misses the 3. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Howard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Parker, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Ariza brings the double. Monroe wide open, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 9 points for James Harden. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Monroe kicks to Freak. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Beverly dishes to Beasley. Here's Ariza. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Middleton the pass to Freak. He feeds it to Parker. Passes it to Freak. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 8.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Here's Beverly.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Freak kicks to Parker, to the paint, and stolen by Howard. And it's blocked. They recover it. The three, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Henson checked in for Parker. Down low, Ariza pitch to Beverly. And Henson pulls it down.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Harden, no good.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Booker in for Michael Beasley. Plumlee is checked in for the Bucks. Carter Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. Here's Freak. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Los Angeles.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Bucks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
Carter Williams, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Smart with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops.
Harden doing it all. He already has 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. Stauskas is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Stauskas. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Plumlee dishes to Stauskas. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
The Rockets making a switch here. Moore's checked in. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Plumlee with the screen. Freak kicks to Stauskas. Dishes it to Freak. Feeds it to Carter Williams. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Smart.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Bucks trail by 3. A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. And they call over the back here, too much contact.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Here's Smart. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Freak passes to Carter Williams. Sweet little floating. Carter Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Moore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Brewer. Good on the 3-point shot.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Freak kicks to Henson. Inside, here's Freak. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Now here's Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Freak number 1.
You want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Houston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And good on the basket. Book it.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Stauskas. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Carter Williams. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Smart. Pulls it up. Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot. The Bucks trail. Freak kicks to Carter Williams. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. Brewer. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves. It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's at.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Parker dishes to Middleton. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Beasley, the pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Good D by Parker.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one's good. Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now the dish to Harden. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Parker kicks to Freak. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Here's Beverly. 9 points last game out.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Harden, no good. Freak dishes to Parker. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Harden draws the double. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended with an amazing number of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Beverly against Monroe. 6 to shoot. For the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 5. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. They just aren't missing. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Antetokounmpo passes to Freak, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Vaughn's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight to the inside. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by Harden.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Bucks making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for Go Rockets Power Dancers.
And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. 4th, James Harden.
And night after night, we see this group.
You don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Screen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Out to the right wing. And the shot is good. And it's 8 points for Michael Carter Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Poked loose.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It's Parker with the drive. And that is good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson comes in for Greg Monroe. And Stauskas subbed in for Freak.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Capella. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Capella, taking 2 shots.
Making a switch here. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bucks on top, leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Chris Middleton is out there with Freak, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Now Howard. Pass to Beverly. Shoots from 12. Beasley kicks to Beverly from outside the arc, and he gets it to go. Beverly's got 7.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Freak throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Harden with the drive, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Milwaukee leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
In the corner, Middleton with it. He kicks it to Monroe. The stupendous finish in traffic. Monroe's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Beasley the screen, and Beverly kicks to Harden. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Screen by Monroe.
Sticking too much.
From the baseline. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. From deep, Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The past month has been surreal. Tops in scoring. Plays at the basket.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The pass to Parker. Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jump shot. Parker's got 14.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Timeout.
Get out of here, Houston!
All right, Houston, coming on the court on your own. The Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Freak kicks to Parker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And the basket by Harden.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. Monroe dishes to Middleton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 11 points and several assists. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Bucks leading by 14.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Freak. He's got 34. And Monroe kicks to Freak. Stolen by Beverly. Harden the pass to Beverly. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, James Harden.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
You got it. Absolutely. When your two-guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 18. Harden kicks to Beasley. Good D by Parker. Beasley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Middleton outside. The feed to Monroe. Here's Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so. Crisp pass into the paint.
Bucks leading by 19 points.
You got it.
Middleton right side. Good. Middleton's got 13.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
They set the pick. Harden kicks to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 11 points for Ariza.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Inside, Capella, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Here's Monroe, and another basket for Milwaukee. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Clock at 6. Here's Ariza. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 20. In the corner, Middleton with it. Monroe outside. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Antetokounmpo passes to Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 41.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And it's Beverly missing.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Harden outside. Kicks it to Howard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Capella with the bucket.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Now here's Freak, and he's got 41.
Sticking too much.
The 11-footer. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Booker, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for James Harden. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Moore kicks to Booker. Brewer with the ball. He's got 5. Moore outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And here's a look at some numbers for Smart. How last month turned out for him? He's around 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
1:29 left in the third quarter. There's the screen. Here's Booker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Smart. D right on him. And stolen by Freak. Henson against Moore. Fires the 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Henson. Freak's got 44.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And Brewer kicks to Booker. Smart wide open, he fires. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Milwaukee's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Plumlee dishes to Freak. The 3-ball, and that one's good. Freak's got 18 points just in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's the pick. Now Smart shoots off the screen. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Booker. Here's Harden. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Decker's checked in for Houston. Milwaukee with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the wing on the left. And here's Freak. Ross passes to Vaughn. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Freak. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. In the corner, Smart with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 8 points for Marcus Smart.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here's Freak.
Move the ball.
There's a good screen. Pass to Ross. He feeds it to Freak. Ross, that's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Harden outside. To the paint. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Milwaukee. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Smart with the ball. Passes it to Decker. Kicks it out to Harden. He tries for 3. Here's Beasley, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's good from Beasley. Ejuan Moore is checked in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. O'Brien, he's checked in for Damian Inglis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Pass to O'Brien. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Freak's got 49 points in the game. Here's Howard. No luck. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Houston.
That free throw missing.
Boy, they just can't seem to get it right from the line here. Yet they're still on top. But that poor free throw shooting could come back to haunt him.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. And the second free throw, good. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Dishes it to Smart. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now the pass to Vaughn. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Here's Ross, and he lays it straight in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for Houston, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Now Decker. There's the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here's Smart. Feeds it to Howard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
They set the screen. Stauskas kicks to Freak. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard. And here's Smart. On the wing, Brewer. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Houston making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. O'Brien the pass to Vaughn. 6 on the shot clock. Ross dishes to Freak. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Freak's got 53.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow. What a game.
And Brewer kicks to Moore. Harrell dishes to Smart. Harrell setting the pick for Smart. Now the feed to Harrell. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Freak passes to Ross. The dish now to Stauskas. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 56 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the free throw, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. Plumlee, the pass to Vaughn. Freak kicks to Plumlee. Right wing. Here's Freak. Misses the 3. Beverly with the ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.